A new episode of Mastering Programming. In today's episode, we'll be reviewing on all the information that we've been doing. So this is the 9th episode of this series, and we'll be reviewing all the stuff that we learned in the previous 4 episodes. We've done a quiz like that for the first 4 videos. Make sure you go ahead and answer that one if you haven't done it until now. Let's start, and we have the first question here, which says, which of the following values would be best represented with a constant? So we know what a constant is, and it's something that will not change. Would a player's name change? No, it won't. You always have your same name, so we're going to select it. Would a level change? Yes, it would. Every single time you beat the level, it will go from level 1 to level 2, so we're not going to select this one. Would the player's score change? Yes, it will, as every single time you achieve something, your score is going to change. Your player location is always changing as you're moving. So the only thing here that will not change is the player's name, which is a constant. Let's check the answer, and it is correct. Let's move on. Which of the following would be best represented with a variable? So now we're looking for a variable. Now we're looking for something that will change. Would a name change? No, it won't. Would a birthday change? No, it won't. It will always be the same. You will always be born in the same day. Would your age change? Yes, every day and every year it changes. What about your home address? Yes, people do move from a house to house, so their address does change. So we will select it. Let's check the answer, and we are correct. Let's move on. Which keyword is used to declare a constant? So how do we declare a constant? Some of you might be confused and pick const just because it's like half of the word constant, but it's not. It's let. There is nothing that stands for constant, and var stands for variable. Let's check our answer, and it is correct. Let's move on, and we're up to the first question. Which keyword is used to declare a variable? This time it is actually half of the word, which is variable. Let's check our answer, and it is correct. Let's move on, and we are up to question 5 now, which says, which of the following is not a reason for declaring most values as a constant? So which one of these is a reason for us not to declare most values as a constant? Not. It is best practice. That's true, it is best practice. The compiler can make special optimization for immutable values. That's correct. It is safer. Developers can rely on consistent values. That is correct too. Then we're left with the last answer. Most values never change. That is incorrect. Let's check, and we are correct. Moving on. Using type inference, which of the following variables would be assigned a double type? Which one of these would carry a double type? This is a string, this is a string, this is an integer. This is the only thing here that has a decimal, so it must be that one. And let's check the answer, and we are correct. Let's move on, and this is a little bit of a tricky situation. Will the following code snippet compile? Why? At start, you might say, no, it will not compile because 3 is not a double. That's correct, 3 is not a double. But because we defined that we're going to be using a double, and this is an integer, Swift is simply going to add a 0.0 to that number. So it's just going to add a 0.0 after. So the correct answer is yes, because the compiler will assign 3.0 to number. Check answer, we are correct. Let's move on. And as you can see, congratulations, you've successfully completed this review. We've got 7 out of 7 answers correctly. If you got 7 out of 7, then congratulations, you've done everything perfectly so far. If you haven't, that's alright too. It took me like 5 times in order to get it 7 out of 7, and I had to do this whole episode multiple times. Thank you for watching, stay confident, and please leave us a like, leave us a subscribe, or give us your feedback. And I'll be waiting for you in the next episode.